Hey there, my name's John, and I'm the founder of Lead Capture IO. Now, I know you're probably busy, so I'm going to get right to the point. I built Lead Capture IO back in 2019 to make it easier than ever to capture qualified leads from any landing page or website. In this video, I'm going to give you a quick demo of the Lead Capture IO platform while showing you the two ways that our most successful customers use Lead Capture IO to increase conversion rates, reduce CPLs, and improve quality. First, what is Lead Capture IO? Well, at its core, Lead Capture IO is highly advanced lead capture software that allows you to create high converting lead capture funnels and forms that you can add to any website or landing page to increase conversions, qualify your leads, verify your leads, and route your leads to where they need to go, whether that's to you, your clients, your sales team, or into your CRM or lead distribution tools. Now let's take a look at how our most successful customers are using Lead Capture IO to get the highest conversion rates and lowest CPL. So there's basically two key ways that I see people using Lead Capture IO, and I'll dive into that right now. Then I'll give you a quick tour of the platform. So the first approach is that they'll set up a lead capture funnel right inside of a dedicated landing page that looks something like this. Now this works across all major platforms: WordPress, Unbounce, Go High Level, Lead Pages, Webflow, you name it. Lead Capture IO probably works on it. Now here's a quick tip to instantly increase conversion rates. Make a really enticing offer and incentivize people to complete your lead capture funnel here. So in this particular case, we're giving the prospect the opportunity to find out how much their house is worth. So like I said, our most successful customers embed their lead capture form into a very simple landing page with an enticing offer, and then it begins to qualify the prospects one step at a time. So in this case, we can add our address. That's not my real address, so don't worry about sending me any glitter in the mail. And then you can begin to qualify the prospect every single step of the way. And this entire lead capture funnel can be completely customized to match your branding. So on this final step, I'm just going to enter in some additional information. And unfortunately, I'm one of those people that cannot type and talk at the same time. And then I'll enter in my phone number. One of my favorite features, and one of the features that makes us pretty unique over at Lead Capture IO, is the ability to verify a phone number right in the lead capture form, all with just a couple of clicks. There's no need to go out and buy additional phone numbers to manage or have to complete paperwork and handle all the compliance side of SMS. We handle all of that for you. And like I said, it can be set up in just a couple of clicks. So on this next screen, you're going to see that I have requested for the phone number to be verified. Now, this is completely optional. You do not need to use this feature. And the verification code that just came to my phone here is 7740. Now you're probably watching this and wondering what's the drop-off rate for this. Well, the good news here is that all of this can be tracked. The drop-off rate varies based on industry and a number of factors, but we do have a unique feature that allows you to capture partial leads in the event that someone drops off. So if I were to leave this step, I could still capture the lead and tag it as unverified. But in this case, I just verified, and then the lead has just been sent to my phone as an SMS, to my email, and posted into my CRM. In this case, I use ActiveCampaign. And just to show you here, I'm inside of the Lead Capture IO platform in the My Lead section, and here's my lead that just came through. We capture a bunch of details and more than what you're seeing here, and here is that lead verification status with it tagged as being a verified lead. Now let's look at the second way that our most successful customers are using Lead Capture IO to increase conversion rates, reduce CPLs, and capture more qualified leads. The second way that we see our most successful customers using Lead Capture IO is that they'll actually just plug the lead capture funnel right into their website across their core pages and their high intent pages, where there's opportunities to increase conversions across the entire website. So you'll see here, as we're scrolling down, there's a message that appears in the bottom right hand corner. When clicked, it opens up this personalized, friendly looking lead capture funnel that does the same exact thing that I showed you. It begins to qualify the prospect with a series of micro commitments to eventually bring the prospect to the step where they submit all of their information. Now, this is extremely effective for two reasons. The first reason is because most ad traffic obviously doesn't convert on the first click. And the buyer journey, it's not as linear as we'd like to think it is. People will come back and forth to your website. They'll read different pieces of content. They'll even come back to your site across different devices. So plugging one of these lead capture funnels into your site actually makes a ton of sense because it's a way to pick up those leads that fall out of your funnel. And at the end of the day, this will ultimately help you increase your overall website conversion rate and decrease your CPLs. And the second reason why this method is so powerful is because it's just a way to lift up your total website conversion rate. Most websites have an abysmal website conversion rate. And I believe that's because most websites do not have an optimized lead capture funnel. They play a waiting game, waiting for someone to go and find a contact form somewhere, or they wait with someone to engage in a clunky chatbot that usually just creates more frustration than anything. So now that I walked through the top two ways that we're seeing customers be most successful with Lead Capture IO, I'm going to take you inside of the platform and actually show you how it all works. So let's dive into Lead Capture IO now. So I'm inside of the Lead Capture IO platform, and the first thing you'll notice when you log in, as you start to get data and build out your lead capture funnels and forms, is that you'll have a bunch of data up here. You'll see how many lead capture funnels and forms you've created, total number of leads, total views, and you can even track your leads captured by month, so you can see how you're performing. As they say, what you measure grows. So I wanted to put the high-level metrics front and center. And next to this, you can even see your top performing lead capture funnels and forms by most leads captured. And you can even see your leads as they roll in. On the left-hand side, there's a ton to show, and I have a ton of content and videos around each of these sections in our Help Center, blog, and on YouTube, so you can dive in more there. But from a real high level, we have a lead verification suite, and this is where you can come in and manage your lead verification credits. If you're using our phone verification, email verification is coming soon, and you can also see how lead verification is performing across every single lead capture funnel and form that you could create. And then there's a My Lead section, which gives you an entire list of all of your leads that you're capturing. And while this is not a CRM yet, it is more of a lead retention feature. So we store all of our leads for up to 5 years, and this is for TCPA compliance reasons. And then just going down here, if you're an agency, you might really like this. We have a client section, and this allows you to create segmented client accounts. So you can even invite your clients into Lead Capture IO. You can even add your own branding to Lead Capture IO. And clients will only see their lead capture funnels and forms that belong to just their accounts, while you can see everything. Now let's get to our lead capture funnels and forms. So if I just drill into this section here, you'll notice that this brings up a ton of lead capture funnels that I've created and high level metrics. Here is a demo form that I currently have set up on Lead Capture IO. And you can see that it currently has a 17% conversion rate. If I drill into this demo form, you can see that now we've gone from tracking all of your data at a high level across all of your lead capture funnels to more granular, just looking at one lead capture funnel. So we have total views, total leads, and your conversion rate. And then you can also come down here. I'm not going to scroll down too far because I don't want to expose a PII, but you can see all of your leads as they roll in. And if you drill in a little bit deeper, you can even get more granular metrics on how every single step in your funnel is performing. So this way, you have the data to know what needs to be optimized so you can increase conversions and capture more leads. So now let's just back up and walk through what's it look like to create one of these things. So we'll go into lead capture forms, we'll go to create, and the first thing to note is that we have tons and tons of templates. So let's just go to a solar example here. And now we are in the lead capture funnel builder. And here you will see a sort of a little bit of a preview, it's not to scale, of what you're building in real time. If we just look up to the left, there's a design section, and this is where you can come and customize your branding and make various customizations. The step section is where you add all of your steps and all of your qualifying questions that you would like to include, and there's some advanced settings below that. And then the settings section is where you can fine tune the settings. For example, if you would like to embed your lead capture funnel into a page, you can just simply click embed. You can have it pop up. You can have it pop up on exit as somebody is leaving, and you can have it be both embedded and pop up all at the same time. And then beyond that, there are so many more features, including a Google Analytics for integration, and one of my favorite features, drop-off mode, which will allow you to still capture the leads in the event that maybe you have phone number in the beginning of your lead capture funnel and they bail out on a question a little bit later. You can still capture that lead and tag it as a partial submission. Then getting into lead delivery, you can send leads via email, via SMS. Here's where you would enable the phone verification. And then you can see various integrations that we have, along with some of the more sophisticated lead distribution tools like LeadByte, Leadspedia, and many more coming soon. We have a trusted form integration for those of you who need to capture proof of consent and pass it to clients or lead buyers. And we even have a webhook and a Zapier integration, so you can practically post your leads to wherever they need to go. And finally, for the agencies and people with clients out there, you can even white label the lead notifications so they can come from you and not us. So that way you get all the credit of the leads landing in their inbox. Now let's talk about adding this lead capture funnel to your site. Now, as I said, this works across WordPress, Unbounce, Instapage, Wix, ClickFunnels, custom built sites. The list goes on and on. Adding it to your page only takes 2 lines of code if you're embedding it, 1 line of code if it's just set up in pop-up mode. So if it's in pop-up mode, just click copy token and paste this either into the head section of your page or into the body of your page. That's all you have to do. If you're embedding it into your website or landing page, copy this token, embed it right into your page, come down here to embed, copy this line of code, and embed that right into your page for where you want it to appear. That's all you have to do. If you can copy and paste, you can get this into your website or landing page. It's that easy, and the best part is you do not need to take your visitors off to some clunky, complex funnel that takes days or even weeks to build, that's hosted somewhere else that looks absolutely nothing like your branding. It's super seamless, and it can all happen in your own environment. If you find yourself building a lot of these, maybe for various campaigns or for clients, there's a clone button here. So all you have to do is click duplicate, and it will create a cloned version of your lead capture funnel for you. And then it's off to the races. You just have to tweak the design and a couple of things here and there, and then it will be good to go. So at this point, I've discussed the top 2 ways that our best customers, including me, are using Lead Capture IO to increase conversions, get better quality leads, and decrease their CPLs. And in addition to all that, I've taken you on a high-level tour of the Lead Capture IO platform. Now, there's so much more to show, and there's so much more that we're actively building now and that's coming in the future. So if you would like to learn more about Lead Capture IO, feel free to schedule a demo with me, and I'm more than happy to take you through the platform. We can get you onboarded and set up. If you would like to learn more about how Lead Capture IO can help you with things like increasing conversions, generating higher quality leads, and even staying compliant with TCPA one-to-one consent, then I would love to see you on the inside.